Hey guys, Lightning Dog Studios here, bringing you another Black Ops, not a Black Ops 2, Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay. And I'm using the M27 IAR, I believe it's called. It's a pretty OP weapon, not gonna lie. And this was back when I was using SATCOM only as my only score streak. Cause, I mean, it is a good way of leveling you up, and if you can only, you're like, I can only go on a 2 kill streak or like whatever, 2, 3, 4, then this is probably the best setup you can use if you want to level up fast. But what I found is that getting a Helo pilot is just as effective as getting 25 SATCOMs in the game. So yeah, so that's why I don't really do that anymore. But it's still a viable option, especially for people who aren't as good as at the game yet. But anyways, what I want to talk about this game is Call of Duty Ghosts, and it's old now. Like, I mean, it's not old, but it's getting there, to like just where it's just a regular game. And some people haven't even bought it; they're still planning on buying it, or it's just barely started on the new console or whatever. But I've been playing it for a little while, and so some of its shininess is rubbing off, and it's getting down to the real game. Like I'm seeing the actual game, and I'm not liking it as much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still love it a ton. It's way better than Black Ops 2 in my opinion, mainly because of the map sizes, which is one of the reasons why a lot of people hate it, but I don't really know about all that stuff. But anyways, it doesn't look like it's getting I don't know, down to a regular game, because it's getting older and I'm getting used to it. And that's one of the things I want to talk about, is that like I'm having nostalgic feelings about Black Ops 2. I mean, I'll never go back to playing that game, but I sort of want to, because I know what every weapon in that gun does, or every weapon in that game does. And so if I'm like, I want to do blah 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 blah, and then I know exactly what weapon to choose exactly, and because I've used every single weapon in that game, and I know how every single one is, and it's sweet knowing all that stuff, and it's like, yeah, I know a lot. And in this game I don't know all that. I've used a handful of the weapons, and eventually I will know. But I'm not really motivated to use all the weapons, because you have to unlock each and every one of them with squad points. You don't just get them for free if you reach a high enough level, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I still love this game a lot, and I will get used to it like that, and then it'll basically completely replace Black Ops 2 in a couple of months, and it'll be like, all that stuff. But Black Ops 2 did a lot of stuff right. Not necessarily its maps. That's probably the most wrong thing it has ever done. But like the medals, I really liked in that game, because like then you could just go in after the game and take a look, and you're like, all right, this earned me 10,000 XP for doing that. And like you can, and when you're doing stuff, it'll show you in game. It's like, sweet, I got a bloodthirsty, I'm on a 5 kill streak, and it was sweet because you could know that. You could just know it, like what kill streak you're on, and it was really nice. And this game you can too, sort of, because it'll pop up on the side saying, this person is on a 5 kill streak. But it doesn't necessarily show that up. If somebody like captures C the same time you get your 5th kill, then it'll say they captured C, and it won't tell you got your kill. But anyways, that's whatever. And I just really like the way they did the medals in Black Ops 2. This was a really stupid of me to jump down there, but whatever. And so I mean, I really like the medals. I really like the guns in Black Ops 2. None of them are OP. Like I don't know what's up with Infinity Ward, but they have a tendency to make really OP, overpowered weapons. That's what OP stands for any of you who don't know. And so I really like it, because in Black Ops 2, none of the weapons were the best. I mean, you could use any weapon and it was a viable option, and you were like, yeah, I want to use this, and I won't get dominated by an ACR like in Modern Warfare 3. If you didn't use the ACR, then what the heck is wrong with you? Because that's the only good gun in that game. Well, not really, but it's like better than the rest by far. This game doesn't have as big of a gap between every weapon and one weapon, but it has a lot of weapons that are better than the rest. It has just a handful of weapons. And in Black Ops 2, like every weapon was balanced, and they were all just good. And so I don't know, they were all really, really sweet in my opinion. Because so, I mean that it can be a good thing and a bad thing. It depends on your viewing of the subject. Because yeah, because if you like more OP weapons, then I mean this is good for you. But anyways, I also wanted to talk about the score streaks. That's one of my biggest problems with this game is that there's like no good ones. Like the Hilo pilot is like the best one, and it's not the best. And the Loki sucks. The Loki's a freaking joke. Like honestly, whoever I don't know about that. I just don't know. If the rockets would fire the second you press the button, just like boom, and then it's on the ground like half a second later, then it'd be sweet. But it takes like days, and so yeah. And if you guys don't like my campy LMG gameplay, then I'm sorry, but that's the way that I like to play with my snipers and LMGs in the back, taking them out. It's pretty fun. But like when you see me on the ground, like I just randomly lay on the ground and look at a door, it's not because, and I think I died due to lag right there, but whatever. And I think it's because or I don't think. No, okay. So if you hear me lying on the ground, it's not because I just decide to lay down and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna wait for the next enemy who walks through here and I'm gonna take them out. Oh yeah, camp it up. No, it's because I'm sound whoring, and the reason why I can do that is because I have a really sweet headset, so I can hear enemies' footsteps from ages away, and it's really sweet. And so then it just helps me out a ton during the game. But here the game is coming to a close, guys. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye.